2018 has been dominated by the new announcements that both Sony and Xbox have shown their respective fans. The most popular of which has to be the new studios that both companies have announced. Xbox has been on a buying spree for the last year and a half, creating one quadruple A studio and buying 6 others to join the Microsoft first-party studios. Yet Sony hasn't rested on their laurels. They announced a new San Diego-based studio back in February, which has been sitting quietly building a team that seems to be internally structured by talent Sony has with other internal studios. But the quiet studio finally came out and showed a little detail of what they are developing. It seems that Sony is hiring for a third-party action game to deliver the next chapter of cinematic storytelling. While the core talent of the studio centers around former leads from various first-party studios within Sony, which includes leads from Guerrilla Games, Naughty Dog, and Sucker Punch, the job listings are what gives up details into what they are trying to accomplish. They are looking for lead character artists and senior gameplay animators to work on these third-person action-adventure games. The speculation is that Sony is working on the next Uncharted 5 or a new spin-off that will build on characters that are a part of Uncharted. Much like the small expansion type game in Uncharted: The Lost Legacy that was focused on supporting characters you met during Nathan Drake's adventures. So while Sony Interactive Entertainment San Diego is a brand new studio, the choices of what franchise they will be working on is extremely limited. Uncharted might be the best bet because of the leads that are involved with the project, not to mention Naughty Dog has explained before they will not be working on another Uncharted game, so that game could be possible. As for God of War, another great franchise within Sony, that one is being developed by Santa Monica Studios, where it will stay for the foreseeable future, so that one seems to be out of the question also. Now Uncharted: The Lost Legacy does show that the Uncharted series can be healthy and thrive without Nathan Drake at the helm. So it is possible that this new studio is going to try to make a whole new franchise within the Uncharted characters. Especially since Uncharted is one of the best-selling franchises for Sony, so it's not likely they will stop making games for it anytime soon. But one that might be far out of reach is that they could be working on a brand new IP that no one knows about. A lot of these talented individuals might have pitched a brand new IP to Sony that they feel could be a big hit. So Sony has provided the funding for all these leads to create their own studio and create a brand new AAA story-driven game to the Sony first-party stable. Either way, it's exciting to see Sony pushing further into the first-party library and not resting on their already established franchises. They are gearing up in a big way for next generation, which is only good for us, the customer. Not to mention it shows how strong Sony's first-party talent is. They are a well-oiled machine that really does reward the talent that shows promise. For some leads to get the opportunity to create their own studio and make their own game has to be a great feeling internally. My only gripe with this whole thing is that it feels like Sony is stuck in the same game development genre. Third-person, story-driven games that focus on single-player mentality. While a lot of their games are top-notch and fun to play, I find myself extremely underwhelmed with the type of games they keep pumping out. I wouldn't mind them trying something different once in a while, especially with the talent they have, because while I love the third-person single-player games, I wouldn't mind a different approach and some variety to their first-party games. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please let me know what you guys think about this news. Does this make you more excited for PlayStation 5 next generation? What franchise do you hope this new studio focuses on? Are you hoping for a different type of game from Sony? Or are you looking for a different new IP? Go down below and let me know what you think. Let's get into a discussion. And please hit that like button and that subscribe button. It means a lot to me and it helps the channel out a lot. That's all for now, everyone. Thanks for watching, and remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.